Well, hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Valheim. So in today's episode, we're gonna build a kitchen building kind of deal, because I need a place to cook some stuff. And so I had a bit of trouble figuring out where I'm gonna build this, because it's gonna be a little bit of a big building. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut this big old tree down. Hopefully we'll get some seeds from it and we can plant some more around here, because I do like the oak trees. Although I do wish they were a bit taller, because a lot of them always reach to the ground like this one, like the branches and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of annoying, but other than that, they're really beautiful trees. I like it. So yeah, let's cut this board thing down. Yeah, at first I was gonna build it like right over here-ish, but after doing some testing around, this was not enough space, like no matter what I tried. So yeah, could technically build it if I, put like an overhang, which could potentially work, but I prefer to have some flat space for this particular build, so we're just gonna deal with that. Alright, so this building we're gonna build is gonna be pretty similar to what I've built previously, like the tavern that I built over yonder there at my first base. So after we cut this thing down, I'm gonna show you guys real quick what it looks like, in case you haven't seen that video. It's definitely one of my favorite builds so far, and I didn't really do it any justice by just building it and then being like, see ya, because pretty much after that I moved out of the area. Oh nice, we did get some acorns. Awesome. Hey, excuse me. Get out of here. Oh, that is awesome. We can plant 2 trees. Nice. I do need to get up some more wood probably, but we'll do that later. So let me pop on over to the tavern real quick and I will show you guys. And here we are. So yeah, today's build is going to be pretty similar to this, at least kind of inspired by it. But it's going to be downsized quite a little bit. It's definitely not going to be as big. But I definitely want to have the entrance kind of similar, and this little part here to where the roof is kind of like this, because I do like it. So yeah, it's definitely a shame I never really got to do much with this build, but I did do some interior. So at least I tried. That's all that matters. Oh yeah, I saw this picture the other day of a really cool interior of a like kitchen slash tavern in Valheim. So I kind of want to replicate that, so in order to do that we need a building similar to this. So that's why we're gonna build that. Excuse me, Mr. Boar. Alright, so I went ahead and created a little bit of space for us to build. So hopefully this should be enough. Alright, so let's start laying down the foundation. So I think I want to go at a slightly different angle. So if we look at this building here, so if we just do something like this, should be good. Alright, so looking at the picture here, it looks like we need to go at least 5 deep. I might do 6. Let's start off with 5 and see how it looks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's push it back by 1 more, like so, and maybe out over here, just like that. And let's see, I think we're gonna go 8 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Over here we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Push that out by... we'll just do 1. We'll do 1 space in between, and then 1, 2, 3. I think we're gonna go out by 1 more over here then, like so. So this will be the entrance, so let's go ahead and place down a few pillars here. That way we can mark that. And we might as well place down a staircase. There we go. See, how does that look if we want to do a road connecting to it? Ooh, that is pretty nice actually. Yeah, the way it just flows down the corner like that. Yeah, that is pretty good, I suppose. Alright, awesome. Let's go ahead and complete this foundation real quick. And then we'll take another look here. So 5. And actually over here in the back, Gonna have to push it out a little bit too. Stupid stone cart. I need to see if I can increase the range. There we go. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good layout for the foundation. I like it. Get out of here. Oh, holy crap. Yeeted that one into oblivion. Sweet. Alright, the next step. Well, we're gonna have to do the usual thing by just laying down these lovely things. And there we go, that's looking pretty good. Ooh, gotta eat. Why is it getting foggy? Excuse me. Rude. Well, we can still kind of see, so it's all good, I guess. Alright, next step is to just place all of these down again. I still need to do them on the other buildings. I kind of forgot about that, to be honest. So I need to remember that next time. I get a little free time. So I kind of already made a post about it, but have you guys seen the new Grounded game that's coming out? Grounded 2. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's looking very nice and really beautiful and stuff, and really cool and all that jazz. But yeah, I'm super excited to play that game again. I kind of tried to do another playthrough recently, but I just couldn't get into it. Mainly because I played that game way too much. Like off camera and of course during my Let's Play series. Yeah, unfortunately I never was able to get back into that game. So hopefully Grounded 2 will kind of bring that spark back again, which I pretty sure will. Let's see, we need to go 1, 2, 3. Hold on a second. Place this down real quick. Yeah, I think I needed to go one above this, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's so cool. The characters are like all grown up now, a little bit at least. I think they used to be like pre-teens kind of deal, like between 11 and 12 and stuff. But now they're like late teenagers, so maybe at least like 14 or 15 maybe. Which is what I'm guessing. Not that it really matters, but it's kind of one of the observations I made. But they'll probably explain that in the story, kind of like how long it's been since the last game. At least I hope they will. It's a Grounded story I'm definitely always was a little bit interested in. I mean, during my playthrough, I wasn't really paying attention to all the lore and stuff, but like in my solo playthroughs, I definitely did pay attention a little bit more. So yeah, I got a good idea of some of the story elements. And I was pretty invested in that. Like, it's really cool. I don't know if you ever played Grounded, but it's kind of like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And even that is pretty old. Like, I never watched the movie personally myself, but I do kind of like the idea. So it's been really fun getting lost in that game and just be small and fight bugs and stuff. Let's see, do we want to keep in the window like this? I think I do. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, actually over here we're gonna have to close this off fully. And I also need to remove the foundation over here actually. There we go, because in the place over here we're gonna place some fireplaces, thingamabobs. And I want 2 of them this time because you need at least one of these things. Although I never really had to use much of these, but I still like to have it. Actually, for some of the recent recipes you kind of need to use that, so. And of course we have the cauldron, and there's that recent thing. Where is it? The meat kettle. Where is it? There we go. So yeah, you need quite a bit of space for that, so that's why we're gonna use 2 of these. There we go, just gonna close that off. So I usually like to build with stone around my fireplaces, but this time around I'm not gonna do that. So instead we're gonna make the chimney out of wood, and we're just gonna kind of pretend that it's fire resistant. If I had the Ashlands wood already, that would have made more sense, but maybe we can come back later and replace that. But for now we're just gonna use wood because I'm getting kind of tired of building with stone, to be honest. I don't really like the bulkiness, so yeah, we're not gonna do that. Over here we're also gonna do these. I'm sorry if I'm a bit all over the place. Like my ADD is kicking in for some reason. But yeah, I'm just super excited to get this build done and have more of the area done. And also because I want to get this video done so I can do some more Enshrouded recording. Oh, I've been so addicted to that game. I mean, I'm also addicted to Valheim still, but Enshrouded is definitely my favorite game to record currently. Even though the views aren't really that great, to be honest, which is kind of sad. But it could be because it's summertime now, so a lot of people don't really have time to watch my videos anymore, which is okay. Like even the Valheim series is getting a bit low on views, so I'm gonna blame summer for that and not the quality of my videos. Even though I probably should look at the quality of my videos, to be honest. But yeah, it's all good though. You know, it can't always be perfect. So yeah, I want to have these pillars in the middle here. And then we're gonna use these as well to kind of make a outline. But yeah, I'm pretty sure if I keep making videos consistently, then the views will return at some point, so I'm not too worried about it. So I got an interesting chimney design in mind, so we're gonna go ahead and try that. If I can get my parkour skills in order. There we go. Jeez. So we're gonna do something like this. Gonna keep 2 of those. And then I need to place down one of these. I don't really have to, but it's gonna make it easier for me. Alright, then over here we're gonna place down these 2-meter poles. And we need to cover these up like so. So yeah, basically what we're gonna do is create a higher roof part over here, so that way the smoke has a way of escaping, kind of. Oops. Oh, come on. There we go. Just like that, and then place these down over here. Like so. Yeah, that looks pretty good, right? Maybe we can make it a little bit more fancier with these things. No, I don't think that's necessary. Maybe we can do a little upside down action like this. Yeah, that looks alright. Alright, it's getting nighttime anyway, so I'm gonna get some sleepies and then I'll bring you guys back again. Okay, after taking a step back, I'm not really a fan of this design, to be honest, so we're gonna change it slightly. So we're gonna have to pop these out, like so. And then we're just gonna face this downwards. It's gonna create a little less ventilation than originally intended, but I think it looks a little bit better, to be honest, so yeah, we're gonna do it like that. Alright, and for the roof style, we're gonna do similar things as we've done over here and over there and all the way over there. So we're just gonna do a simple 2 of these. Hold on a second. Okay, so I just found out I made a bit of a mistake. So this building was actually supposed to be 7 deep instead of 5, so it's kind of unfortunate. But at this point I feel like it's a bit of a waste of time if I tear it down, so we're just gonna deal with it. And I think I kind of like it a bit more compact, to be honest. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult to go around, but I think I like it that way. And it's gonna save me a bit of headache on the interior as well, so yeah, I guess I'm okay with it. So yeah, we're gonna keep it like this. So the roof tile is gonna be a bit different then. We're just gonna keep it small. Let's see here. I need one of these, like a so. And then just place down one of these. Yeah, I think I'll definitely prefer it this way, to be honest. Alright, let's see. So over here. Let's see. I think I want to raise this by 1. Like a so. Ah, the sun. Yeah, and then after that we'll place down these 2. Like a so. Let's see, and if I did this correctly, this should be the same height as this roof, right? Let's test it out. Yes, it is. Amazing. Oh, snapping points don't really want to work. There we go. Good enough. Yeah, I think I like having the roof a bit smaller for this one. Gives it like kind of like a different feeling. That makes sense. There we go. Just connect these up. Alright, let's go ahead and build the roof up on this side real quick. So yeah, this middle part here is gonna be a bit higher because we're gonna do something similar to that building over there, to where it's sticking out above the roof, because I really like that style. So I think we're gonna have to go one more higher with the stone part here, which is fine. Gonna have to replace these pillars like so. Alright, so on the back side over here, we're gonna have to place down a couple full walls. Like so. And I guess we kind of just bring them all the way across, right? Oh, wait. Let's do that a little bit better. So we're gonna have to use these lovely things. Like so. And how do we fix this middle part here? I guess just bring in one of these again. Yeah, and the same thing on this side. Let's go ahead and place down the roof first. Like so. Grab one of these bad things. Bada bing and bada boom. There we go. And then one of these. Alright, let's see here. So, how do we want to do this? I think I'll just place down these things over here. So it's gonna be a bit strange. I never done a full roof with just 26 roof pieces. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. But I think I like it. It's a nice change. There we go. And I think we can just place these all the way across here. There we go. Why do the snap points don't want to work anymore? It's weird. Oh well. It's all good. Let's see, how do we like that? Oh. I think maybe for this particular roof we're gonna use the taller ones. So yeah, I don't like the look of that. Go, grab the 45s. So yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but I did build this build already in like a test world. And it was definitely a lot different, but I usually change my mind halfway through builds again. It's kind of how my brain works. So that way, that's why it might seem like I'm struggling a little bit. Yeah, usually the builds in my test worlds are like more like concept art. And then when I actually build the buildings, I kind of like to get just inspired in a moment, if that makes sense. That's kind of the way I prefer to do things usually. Yeah, definitely like that better. Let's go ahead and place down the top part on it real quick. Oops. We need these. Parkour. Alright, how does that look? Yeah, that's definitely a lot better. I still feel like I'm missing something though. But I don't know what. Maybe this part needs to be different too? I don't know. Let me get some sleepies and I'll think about it a little bit more. Okay, yeah, I can't really think of anything else I would like to change for now, so if anything we can always come back later and do some more adjustments. But for now we're just gonna keep it like this. No, it still looks good, so I'm still happy with it. So that's all that matters, kind of. Yeah, maybe it will help a little bit more once all the main pieces are in. So let's go ahead and work on that. That will probably help quite a bit. Maybe what's throwing me off is, like I said, I never really use like the 26 roof pieces as like the main part of the building. But yeah, it definitely still works. There we go. Oh yeah, by the way, I think I'm gonna end up slowly moving away from doing these little overhang bits. Eventually, probably for the next project we're gonna do. Because I think the way I'm gonna do it eventually. Let me show you guys real quick. It's gonna be a bit simpler. But I think that looks great as well. So basically what you do is just you line these up. Like so, and then press shift. Oh, didn't really work that time, but you have to kind of manually line these up. Like so. But yeah, you just push out the wood by just slightly. And then you end up with something like this. And I think I like that, personally. It's gonna be a bit more difficult to line things up, but yeah, I definitely do like that style too. But yeah, I still need to see how that works on a bigger project, so we're definitely gonna try that out the next build we're gonna do. Which I think is the wrench still, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. So there's this single player game that I'm gonna be starting pretty soon. It's called Expedition 33. Well, it's got some other words in front of it, but I don't remember the rest of it. Like I was currently playing the Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered, but I think I'm gonna drop that game for a little bit for right now. Because I keep hearing people talking about Expedition 33 and I'm super curious. People say it's such a great game and it has a really good story, so I'm kind of getting jealous of that, so I want to experience it for myself. So yeah, and I will let you guys know what I think about that game once I start playing it a little bit. It is a turn-based combat game, but it does have like some Souls element to it, to where you kind of can parry, I believe, or something. I'm not really sure how that's gonna work in a turn-based combat system, but I'm definitely intrigued by it, so it sounds pretty cool. Oh yeah, one thing that's good as well is that game is available on the Game Pass. So that will make it pretty easy for me to test that game out and see what I think about it. I've never really been a fan of turn-based combat personally, because I get easily bored by it, because I get so distracted easily as well. But it's supposed to be like a pretty fast-paced turn-based combat, so yeah, it could potentially be very good. So yeah, I guess we'll have to see. Don't know why that's sticking out like that, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna have to come back here later and do some more work on the roof here, but for now we'll keep it like this. There we go. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, got some more stuff to take care of here. There we go. And there we go. I don't like the way this looks, so we're gonna cover this up with some wood. There we go. Maybe we can hang down one of these those brazier things from the ceiling. Let's see, what do we need to make those? Because I do want to test something out real quick. I found out something cool recently that I saw on a picture. Where is it? Furniture? Yeah, there we go. So we need 5 bronze and a chain. I think I have that. I think I'm gonna have to craft 5 bronze real quick. Oh, I got 9. Perfect. There we go. And where did I put my chains? Was it here? Oh yeah. Nice. And then I'm gonna need some Serling cores and also, let's see, some item stand stuff. So we need fine wood and bronze nails. I think I do have, oh, they were over there. Should have a decent amount of bronze nails. Yeah, there we go. Should be more than enough. Grab those and some Serling cores, which I think I kept in one of these chests. Ah, there they are. Then should do. Let's see, and then we needed some fine wood. Let's just bring a stack. Pretty sure we don't need that many, but can't hurt. So yeah, if we place down one of these braziers real quick. There we go. So what you can do, at least I hope this is the way it works. So you place down a few items. Oh, I need to wait for this coal to burn out. So we're probably gonna have to do that next episode. But yeah, basically what you do is you place down a few of these around. And then you grab your Serling cores. And... oh. What? You cannot place them on item stands? Oh. I guess we could use candles too. I don't have the wicks on me. Huh. I'm pretty sure I saw somebody use the Serling cores though. I might have to find that post again and see how they did it. That's weird. Ah, stop that. Yeah, interesting. Oh well. We'll figure it out later then. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and fill up these walls real quick. There we go. Make sure everything is nice and closed in. Yeah, it definitely was a better idea to keep the building smaller, in my opinion. It feels a lot more cozy, which I definitely like. I like coziness. Alright, let's see. Now for the ultimate test. Will these fires stay on? Guess we'll find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball. No, just kidding. Ooh, I wish we could place these. Ah, that would look so good. For now, we're gonna use iron bars over here. Just because I did that on the first building and I kind of like it. It's definitely getting a bit smoky in here though. Maybe I should destroy this thingy. Eh, it's fine. We're not choking on it, so it's all good. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna have to make this outside a little bit more fancier. Let's try something like this maybe. And then place down the gates. Like so. And then do something like this. And place down these things on top of here. And one of these. Yeah, I'll probably work on the outside detailing a little bit off camera. But for now I want to do some of the interior with you guys. Bring you guys along for the ride for the first time probably. Oh no. You know what I forgot? I forgot to make room for the ovens. Ah, dang it. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna fix that. Yikes. Can I place them in here maybe? I think that means I'm gonna have to get rid of this. I was gonna use this little doggy corner for like a pantry slash, what do you call it? Little storage area. I guess that's what a pantry is, never mind. Yeah, I guess we can place it over here. Or not. Why not? It can go in the middle here. Oh, is it because of the walls? Interesting. Oh yeah, it was because of the walls. Okay. I guess technically I can deal with just having one oven. It's not that big of a deal. It will take a bit longer to make everything, but it's not too bad. Yeah, and then I can still use this space for storage. Yeah, we can make like a little shelf on top of here. Just like that. And then place the storage up here. Let me use my build camera for this for a second. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. And maybe we can close this off actually as well. There we go. And use this as storage too. Just like that. And how did we do this again? Oh, I need to remove this for a second. There we go. I think the way I did it is I placed down one of these on top of here. There we go. And then we use these. Yeah, that should be a decent amount of storage for now. Alright, so I'm gonna make a slight change on this side just to create more space. Like, I feel like I don't really need a window over here, so... Oh, hold on a second. I need to bring my cart closer. And the stone cart too, actually. Let's see how we're doing on wood. Yeah, it should be enough. Oh, wrong cart. I need the stone cart. There we go. So we're gonna create a little extension over here, which is gonna serve as the pantry if we do end up needing some more space, which I'm pretty sure we'll probably do. So we're just gonna keep it simple. Okay, this part might prove a little bit difficult. It's fine, yeah, we can still reach. Here we go, and then just place these down. Like so. Yeah, this will definitely help a little bit. I'm not really sure about this corner though, but we'll make it work. Alright, let's see here. Actually, I'm gonna have to do this different again. Bear with me for a moment, guys. I think what I have to do is just place half walls up here. Like so. And then these guys. Like that, and then just place this down like so. There we go. How does that look on the inside? Yeah, I can live with that. Alright. Yeah, we can always change it if we end up not liking it. So, yeah, we'll be alright. Alright, so over here we're gonna create a small bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I think we're just gonna do something like this. No, nothing too fancy. Door's gonna be a little bit in the way, but that's okay too. And then we'll just place a few stools down over here. Like so. And then when we place these down to make it look a little bit more supported. Actually, we can remove this side. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. There we go. And we can still walk in between here, so that should be alright. Let's see, so what do we need for some of the crafting stations? I need black metal for that. Leather scraps, I do have those. Yeah, definitely want to set up the preparation table somewhere over here. Probably in this little corner here. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab the thingy. Maybe we can put it diagonally like this. I do kind of like that. Is there a way to fill this up though? Kind of? Yeah, there we go. I like that. Then I could place some ingredients over here. Ooh, that's gonna look good. Does it stick out on the outside though? Slightly. But I'm okay with that. Sweet. Oh yeah, it's already looking so good. And then we need a butcher table, which we're gonna place right over here-ish. And then the kettle and all those things. But I think I'm gonna have to do that off camera because it's a lot of back and forth. And I don't really want to bore you guys with that. But yeah, it's definitely coming along. Let's place down a few of these things over here. There we go. And we're gonna have to make one of those, a couple of those cup thingies. Don't really remember how to make them. Do you make them at the workbench? Let's take a look here real quick. It's a hip lantern. Oh, I think I saw them. Oh no, biobomb. Yeah, here they are. Tankards. Oh, we also need to make one of these horns. That would be cool too. So we need fine wood and resin. I got that. And some iron too. There we go. One horn of celebration. And a couple tankards. Can't believe it's the first time I'm making these. Alright, sweet. There we go. And the horn. Nice. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh, I forgot to make space for the what is that thing called again? The fermenter. Forgetting about everything today. I guess we could place it down in this corner here. Or over here. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see. But I think that's everything I'm gonna bring you guys along with for now. Because, yeah, like I said, it's a lot of back and forthing. So it will probably get a little bit tedious. Trying to bring you guys along for that. Oh, one more thing I would like to do. Let me grab this thing and the item stand for it. Because I think the Brood Mother trophy will be perfect for here. Not the Brood Mother. What is it called? Mother. There we go. How did I get the Brood Mother? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, that looks good. And maybe a nice little raven. We can make it. Let's see, up here or do it up there. Yeah, I like that. And then we can hang a few banners from here, which I also need to grab the resources for. This is gonna take forever, but it's gonna be worth it. Alright, I did a little bit more bits and bobs here, like these little things. I really love this. I don't know why, and I don't know the reason behind it, but I think it looks good. And I planted some bushes around and some trees. So yeah, I think now everything's mostly together. I'm quite happy with the way the building turned out. Oh, looks like I still missed a few things, but I can work on that off camera. I also got a lot of interior work to do still, but it's definitely coming along. I really like the way this looks on the inside. I'm so happy with that. But yeah, like I said, still got a lot of work to do. Unfortunately, I can't bring you guys along with that. Because I don't really want to... Because I think it's quite boring to watch, to be honest, so... But yeah, next episode I can show you guys around and see how well it turns out. Hopefully it will. But for now we'll close the doors on this. So yeah, I think for the rest of the area we only got a few buildings left to build. I think I want to have something up here as well. Maybe we'll make like a little chill area up here. Of course, last episode I mentioned I was gonna place some chickens over here. I forgot to collect some eggs, so we can't do that right now, unfortunately. And I also wanted to build a temple over here, which we're gonna do pretty soon. But I'm gonna need a lot more iron and stuff for that, so I got some gathering to do. Because I'm pretty much out. Where's my iron? There we go. Yeah, we got 14 left, as far as I know, so... Yeah, we're gonna have to gather a lot more. Other than that, I do want to have a few buildings over here still. Yeah, and after that we're pretty much done, I think, with this particular area. I still need to go work on the docks, so we're gonna do that pretty soon too. And I think I never showed you guys this little thing here. I made this gate thing, and I quite like it. I'm gonna place a few more around here and there, just to make it everything tidy up. that's another concern for later too. But yeah, with that being done though, I think I'm gonna call this video here today, guys. So if you end up enjoying the video, make sure to leave a like and comment if you want. And also if you're new here and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. Alright, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.